Alright, you guys, ZFR back here, and this is a video. I can't believe I'm making another one of these so soon. I literally just made a video about people who don't know anything about video games, claiming that video games make people violent. I just made a video about that like a month or two ago, and here we are again. So after the Florida shooting, which, by the way, I'm not gonna say prayers go out to the family and everything, because I don't personally believe in all that. But at the same time, I'm terribly sorry for everyone's loss and everything. Horrible situation, really, really sad, and something obviously needs to be done about in the country, which is why so many people are fighting over the gun laws and stuff, and gun restrictions and everything right now. But it sickens me. It sickens me that not even the fact that they're using video games right now, but it's the fact that the politicians, the government, everyone thinks that the people in this country are so stupid that they're not going to pick up on the fact that they're just trying to use video games as a scapegoat. They're trying to use video games, they're trying to use violence on TV and violence in the movies and music and everything. They're trying to use all of that and blame that on this shooting and blame that on all shootings and stuff and just violence in general in the country. And before I go any further in this video, I have one question for anybody saying anything like that. If that's the case, how do you explain the hundreds and thousands of years of war and violence that has been around before technology even really became a thing, before TV became a thing, before actual radio and everything became a thing, before video games were a thing. Video games are relatively new, freaking we freaking have World War I, Civil War, some of the most violent wars before video games were even a thing. So I'm just I'm just curious to how these people are really coming to these conclusions, because let me just start by saying, with that in mind, like, these people automatically sound pretty stupid. But here's the thing, they're not stupid. They're just trying to find a scapegoat. They're trying to find a way out of having to do anything drastic with the gun laws and everything, because they're afraid to take the risk. They're afraid to make changes and stuff. And it's sick. It's sick that we are here and that they are trying to I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's just crazy to me that that a school gets shot up, right? And what's everyone's response after a school gets shot up like that? They decide, all right, let's stop people from playing games where you shoot at stuff, from playing something which, by the way, studies have proved doesn't actually make you violent. But they're using that. They're complaining about that. They're putting their foot down about video games instead of the actual weapons that are being used to kill. Like, all right, listen. I know there are a lot of people out there that are against stricter laws on guns, but here's my view on it. One, you don't have to ban guns outright. Like, I mean, even if you did ban guns outright, let's be honest, stuff like this probably would still happen every once in a while. Like, I mean, you're never going to stop bad things from happening completely, but you definitely can take steps toward preventing it a lot more, and banning not I'm sorry, not banning guns, but kind of putting stricter laws on guns, kind of reducing the access to them. It just seems like smartest, the quickest, and the most reasonable way to negate this. I mean, let's be honest. Think about it like this. All these people arguing for guns, why does everyone need a gun? Like, let's be real for a second. Let's be real. A gun is made for one thing and one thing only. A gun isn't made for target practice. A gun isn't made for protection. A gun is made to kill. That is the only purpose of a gun. That has been the only purpose of a gun for a very long time. Sure, could you use it to protect yourself? Sure, but like, if most people don't have guns, you probably don't have to worry about one getting used on you as much as you do now. So I don't really get where people are coming from with like this whole no, we're not making laws stricter on guns or whatever. This is my opinion. If it's not like a type of gun you can hunt with or something like that, a civilian, like a normal person, shouldn't be able to own it. All right. If it's not like a bolt action rifle, or if it's not a shotgun or a pistol, I'm gonna say a pistol with a clip. You don't need anything over like 10 rounds in a pistol, like if you're really just using it for protection, unless like you're getting ready to fight like a mob of people and you need to shoot like however many people for some reason. So you don't even need that much in a pistol. I would just restrict it down like that, like because honestly, what is a normal person really doing with a freaking assault rifle, a semi-auto assault rifle? Like, what's a normal person doing with that garbage? Come on, stop, just stop. Like, there's no real good reason anybody can give me to have that. Like, I mean, people are going to try and make up excuses. Like, some people use them for hunting and stuff like that, or some people just like their guns. No, 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 no. Just stick with the simple stuff. That's all you need. You don't need all this fancy killing technology or whatever. Like it just sounds like, I mean, and at the end of the day, like, once again, they're just trying to throw all this on video games, and it's like, it's so stupid. It's so stupid, and it's so insulting to the people who are fighting against guns and stuff. It's so insulting that they actually think people don't see what they're doing here when it comes to video games. And the worst part is, a lot of people are going to buy into that, because there are a lot of people out here who don't play video games, who haven't played a video game in a while, who probably never even played a video game. There are a ton of people out here who are going to hear this and believe this. They're going to hear about how you kill people in games for points and stuff. They're going to hear all these out of context examples of video game violence and stuff, and they're going to believe it because they have no reference. And I've said this in the past. It really gets on my nerves when someone talks about a game or something and they haven't played it. It just irks me, because you can't review a movie without seeing the movie, right? You can't give a fair review of the movie without seeing the movie, or a fair opinion or whatever. You can't give a fair opinion or review on a book without reading a book. You can't give a fair opinion or review of a TV show without seeing a couple of episodes. And you can't give a fair opinion or review on video games if you haven't even played one before, or if it's been years since you played one. And a lot, like, I mean, that's all I'm saying. Like, you have Donald Trump out here saying all these video games. I've heard a lot of people saying these video games corrupt minds and stuff. One, why? All I hear you saying is you heard people say this and this. Have you done research on this? And number two, Donald Trump, how old are you? when is the last time you've touched a video game? Have you ever even touched a video game? Could you even name one video game to me? Can you name one modern video game? I wonder if Donald Trump even knows what Call of Duty is. You know, maybe he does, but I'm gonna go ahead and say he probably doesn't. Like, so that just goes to show you have these people out here trying to push this agenda that's just trying to cover up the real problem. They don't want to deal with the real problem, which is the guns, and they're trying to throw this on video games. So yeah, with that being said, I'm not going to talk too much about this. I usually don't cover stuff like this on this channel, you know, getting into politics and what's going on with that side of reality and everything. But, you know, I feel like since it's involving gaming, since like it is a big deal, it is important that people speak up about it and give their opinion, so we know which direction to go, since we know which direction the masses want to go. I feel like it's really important that we all speak up about it. So with that being said, that's my opinion. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave likes and comments down below if you did enjoy it. Definitely leave comments telling me what you guys think. I'm really interested to hear what people have to say about this topic. And just once again, this is just my opinion. You know, just because I say it doesn't mean it's 100% right. Doesn't mean that like I think my way is the right way or the best way, or that I don't think anybody else has a better way or whatever. Like, I'm just stating what I think, and you can do the same down in the comments, and I will always respect that. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys on the next one. ZFR out.